Hey friendlies, it's Carolyn and welcome back to my RV life. I am still here in the beautiful and awe-inspiring Valley of the Gods in Utah. And I think I've been here 3 or 4 days now. And today we're going to go on a geocache. And okay. It's called the Mailbox, and it's 2.2 miles away. So I'm going to hit start. It's in the Valley of Zeus. I can't wait. It's going to be a nice walk. And I'm going to hit start. Okay, let's go. And so it's going to be about 2 miles up the road, 2.2 miles behind me, which goes into a canyon and some beautiful rock formations. So I'm really looking forward to going and exploring the area a little bit. My friend Bob Wells was with me for the last few days, and we've been traveling together for about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. My friend Bill from Moab came up and stayed with us for a night, and now I've got the place all to myself again, and so it's time to go explore and find a geocache. This geocache said that it was multiple steps. So the first place I'm going to go is going to give me clues to go to the next step. So it's really like a treasure hunt. So I can't wait. It's going to be fun. So let's go check it out. And I'll show you some of the beautiful scenery along the way. This is what we're walking toward. So there are going to be some amazing scenes. Let's go. You'll notice if you watched my last video about how to not get lost when you're going out for a hike or a walk, I talked about carrying a backpack with water, snacks, kind of a bivvy with something warm in it. So today, I know I'm going on at least a 4-mile hike, and I do have my backpack with me. So when I know I'm going for something that's going to be multiple miles, I do carry my backpack just to clarify. But a lot of times in the morning, I'll be like, oh, I'm just going to go out for a short walk, and that's when I often get out further than I expected to get without water or anything like that, because my short walks oftentimes end up into, you know, exploring adventures, and I end up going, you know, sometimes 2-3 miles. So, but today I am prepared, and this is what I was talking about. I need to start learning start being prepared even on my short walks, just grabbing my backpack, because inevitably I always end up walking further than I thought I would. But I just wanted to point that out. When I'm going on a real hike, I do carry my supplies with me, water and stuff like that. So this one is off the road. So I'm probably just going to follow the road for a couple miles. And actually it's warmer out than I thought it was. You see Matilda? So I stopped to get rid of some layers. It's pretty warm out here. and I laid down my backpack and turned around, and oh, you can't really see it. It scared the crap out of me. I thought there was somebody standing behind me. Yeah, the Valley of the Gods. We have very stoic, frozen in time. There it is. I'm gonna turn it around. Look at this. Can you see them? Oh my gosh, they're so cool. Their heads are just above the horizon. That one. I turned around and I literally thought that was a person standing there. This is so cool. I love it out here. Some of the rocks in Arizona, Utah, the way they erode really look like people just frozen in time. There was one area I passed on the way here that was called Little Rocks, I think, and like all in a row, they were just like people carved into the rocks who were just standing there one day and got frozen in time. It is so cool. Oh, and this is my new camera. Shoot. And I didn't bring my external mic, so I don't even know if you can hear me. Look at this. All right, time to shed some layers. So this is what I was talking about. You see those, that rock formation to the right of that giant phallic symbol? Wow. But right there, I don't know if you can see it. My screen looks dark. But they look like people standing there. Soldiers, frozen in time. It really, for me, lets my imagination go wild. You think about some of the mythology. You know, weren't there gods or something that actually froze people or something? I'd have to look that up. I'm not up on my mythology, but it just makes you wonder. Makes your imagination go. What if they were people and some angry god just froze them in time? Oh my gosh. Look at them. They look like people. It's crazy. I mean, I know they're just rocks that have been worn away by erosion, by sand and wind and the elements, but it sure is fun to entertain the more mythical possibilities as well. Don't you think? All right, so I think I'm about almost 1 3/4 miles in. So I haven't looked at my phone lately because it's in my backpack, but we're getting close. See you again when we get close. Okay, I've walked 3 miles. The geocache said it was 2.2 miles away, and it's always inaccurate because it basically just draws a straight line from point A to point B and doesn't take into consideration trails or roads or anything. So I think I'm at about 3.25 miles, and I can't find it. I don't have a very good cell signal out here, so I'm not sure how accurate my little pointer is. It keeps pointing me up there. Can you see that? Up there, another 1/2 mile. It said it was a giant boulder. And I got to a giant boulder and it still said I was 1/4 mile away straight up. And that was just the first point. And then from there, they said to go southwest to the cache. So I got within, and they said it was, the cache was 0.2 miles from the location, from the boulder. So I'm about 0.2 miles from the first GPS coordinate, and that I was not able to get to. I couldn't navigate to it. Because I really, well, I could have, but I didn't want to climb all the way up there. For one thing, I've been gone almost 2 hours, and Capone's home, so I do want to get back. There's a cool breeze, and it's not too hot, so he's fine, but, you know, I didn't plan to be gone this long, and I still have 3.5 miles to get back. And it was not easy. It's, you can see the road probably way over there. There's a car on it right now. But I always wondered why they don't have caches off the road. And this one's probably about 3/4 mile off the road. So beautiful, gorgeous hike. And I'll show you on the way out. I found 2 washes with water in them. So, you know, finding the cache is rewarding, but the journey is half the fun for me. And, you know, I set out for a 4.5 mile hike, and I'm going to get in almost 7. So it's a win-win, even if I don't find the cache. Although I'm bummed that I won't be able to. I'm still going to wander around. It's called the mailbox, and they said you'll know the mailbox when you see it. So I'm looking for rocks that might look like a mailbox. So far, I'm not seeing anything. But I'm going to do I'm doing a 360 here to show you my views. You know, I can't complain. Valley of the Gods. And thanks to all of you who support me by watching my videos and liking my videos, sharing my videos on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, well, not Instagram, but Facebook, Twitter, wherever you're sharing. Thanks to all of you, I was able to do this today, and even be out here without really good internet for a couple of days. So, and I've been editing a bunch of videos, so when I do go down and have internet, I'm going to have a bunch of videos ready to go. So that's really what I've been spending my time doing, is making videos and editing videos. And I've already phased out a client. I actually gave it to a colleague to do, somebody who does exactly what I do. So yeah, so I'm already living my dream life of living and creating, and I'm having fun. And you guys have been so supportive with your comments on my creative videos that I've been having a lot of fun making. So thank you. Okay, if I find the cache, I'll let you know. See you in a minute. Not a bad hike.